before starting our organic part of the haloalkanes and haloarenes, we will first complete our 2 or 3 short topics which was left in the last unit, and the topics were, the first is coagulating value. So coagulating value will be what? It will be the amount of electrolyte in millimoles which is required to the precipitation of the colloidal particles. Okay, so what is coagulating value? The minimum concentration of electrolyte required in millimoles per liter to cause precipitation of a salt into 2 hours. Time is also specified here, 2 hours is called the coagulating value. So the electrolyte will be in small amount, that is in millimoles per liter. Okay, now next is the coagulation of lyophilic salts. We know that unlike with the lyophilic salt, lyophilic salts have the good attraction between the dispersed phase and the dispersed medium. So it is not very easy to coagulate the lyophilic salts by adding a small electrolyte, because the small electrolyte doesn't work here, because the lyophilic colloidal particles have the protective layer of the solvent around them, and first we have to remove that layer, then after by adding the small amount of electrolyte will cause the coagulation of the lyophilic salts. So for the removal of the protective layer of the solvent, what we first have to do, we have to just mix a liquid like acetone or alcohol. We will mix acetone or alcohol to the lyophilic salts. Then after the protective layer of the solvent will removed out, and the adding of the small electrolyte will cause a coagulation of the lyophilic salts. Now next is the protective protection of lyophilic salts by lyophilic salts. So how we can protect the lyophilic salts by lyophilic salts? Because we know that lyophilic salts, there is no attraction between the dispersed phase and the medium, so the small quantity of the electrolyte can cause coagulation, while in lyophilic salts they have attraction between the two mediums, so the small quantity of electrolyte doesn't work here. So how the stability of the lyophilic salts can be attained by the lyophilic salts, or protection of the lyophilic salts? That is, we will add the lyophilic salt in lyophilic salts, and the protective layer of the lyophilic salts will be formed around the lyophobic particles. Then when we add a small amount of the electrolyte in these salts, then the precipitation or the coagulation does not take place. So this is what we can protect the lyophilic salts by adding the lyophilic salts. Now the last topic, that is gold number, is left. I will do that, then I will start this unit. Okay. Now see the gold number, last topic. The gold number is used to compare the protecting power of various protective colloids, and protective colloids are those which prevent the coagulation. So by gold number we compare the power of different protective colloids. Okay, and the definition of this gold number is that minimum milligrams of the protective colloid required to prevent the coagulation of 10 ml standard gold stone by 1 ml of 10% NaCl solution is called is gold number. So the minimum milligrams of the protective colloid, which we are going to use, its quantity should be in milligrams and minimum also, and it is required to prevent the coagulation of the gold sol by 1 ml of 10% NaCl solution is called the gold number. So the gold number is nothing, it is a comparison of the power of the different colloidal protective colloidal solutions. Okay, now this unit is over, and we will just have the introduction of our next unit. that is haloalkanes and arenes now. Okay. Now we will see it is our first chapter of the organic chemistry, that is haloalkanes and haloarenes. Then first we understand the meaning of the chapter, then we will go ahead. Okay, so here the word halo means that halogen group, halogen group, that is of group 17 elements and are chlorine, fluorine, bromine, iodine. Okay, and alkanes, we know alkanes are the hydrocarbons which are attached by single bond. Okay, so haloalkanes are what? They are hydrocarbons which attach by a single bond, right? Now we will see the halo. Here also halo means the halogen group and arenes means what? We will here study benzene. Okay, the compound of benzene here, and we know that benzene is an unsaturated structure which have the double bonds. Okay, so in the unit we will understand the compounds of haloalkanes and haloarenes. Okay, right now we just have the example of this, that if from hydrocarbon chain suppose a hydrocarbon is CH4, that is methane. Now when we will remove one hydrogen from here, then one halo atom can be attached here. So for example we have CH3Cl. This Cl is attached by the carbon atom. We can also write it like Cl. Okay. So this is an example of haloalkane, and this can be named like क्लोरोमीथेन. ओके, हम इसको क्लोरोमीथेन बोल सकते हैं. इधर भी when we remove the one hydrogen from the ring, then we can attach a halogen group here. So now it will become the haloarene, and this is the example of haloalkane. Now we will go for the classification on the basis of the number of haloatoms which are attached to the these elements. Now we will see the for our basic knowledge introduction, the classification of hydrocarbons. Hydrocarbons can be divided into two types. The first is aliphatic hydrocarbons, and second is aromatic hydrocarbon. Okay, so aliphatic hydrocarbon further divided into two parts, that is saturated and this is unsaturated. Okay, now they do not have any further division. So saturated hydrocarbon, we know when carbon is attached by single bond, and its general formula is CnH2n plus 2, and these are of two types: double bond, when carbon atom attached by the double bond, and when carbon attached by the triple bond. So these are also known as alkenes, and these are alkynes, and the general formula CnH2n. Its general formula CnH2n minus 2. Okay, so and these are alkenes. And here aromatic, in aromatic hydrocarbon we will study the benzene, ring and derivative of the benzene. Okay, so the hydrocarbons are divided into two categories, aliphatic and aromatic. In aliphatic, these are saturated alkenes, and in this unit we will study these compounds only. Okay, so alkenes with general formula, unsaturated with double triple bond, alkenes and alkynes with their general formula, and aromatic with the benzene ring. Now we will go for the next topic. Okay, now we see the classification on the basis of number of haloatoms attached, how the hydrocarbons or haloarenes and haloalkanes are classified. So first we take the mono haloalkane. So to a alkane hydrocarbon chain, mono means one halo atom is attached. Okay, so the example can be CH3Cl, okay, or CH3CH2 and Cl. Okay, so these are the example of monohaloalkane in which one halo atom is attached to a hydrocarbon chain. Second is monohaloarine. Okay, monohaloarine means to a benzene ring, a single halo atom is attached. So it is a benzene ring. So when we remove one hydrogen atom, we attach just one halo atom of chlorine to that place. So it is an example of monohaloarine. The next category that we have, that is dihaloalkane. So dihaloalkane means what? Now two halo atoms are attached to the hydrocarbon chain. Okay, so it can be like this also, that is CH3, we have CH3 and two halo atoms are attached from it, or we can also have that CH2 bond CH2 and chlorine 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so now these are the two conditions, whether two halo atoms are attached to a single carbon atom, or a condition where two halo atoms are attached to two different carbon atoms. Okay, so these are named differently also. This condition will call jam dihalide. Okay, this we call jam dihalide, the condition in which two halo atoms are attached to a single carbon atom, and this condition will call the vicinal dihalide. Okay, so in which two halo atoms are attached to two different carbon. Okay, so we will just have a special some special information in case of dihaloalkane, in which the halo atom can be attached in two ways to the carbon atom, whether दो halo atom एक ही कार्बन से अटैच हो जाए, या दूसरी कंडीशन जिसमें दो halo atoms दो अलग अलग कार्बन एटम से अटैच हों, और जब दो halo atom एक से अटैच होंगे तब हम इसे जैम डाइहालाइड बोलेंगे, और जब ये दो अलग अलग सेपरेट एटम से होंगे तब हम उनको विसिनल डाइहालाइड बोलेंगे. ठीक है, नाउ वी विल सी द dihaloarine, in which we remove two hydrogen from the benzene ring and two halo atoms are attached. Okay, no special meaning is for that, and we will also see it in the nomenclature. We will do after these topics also. ठीक है, तो now this classification dihaloalkane. After this we will have that is trihaloalkane. Okay, I am erasing it, and here also we will have trihaloarine, right? So trihaloalkane, what we will have? C and C, so chlorine and chlorine, right? So now right, so here three halo atoms are attached to three different carbon atoms, but there is no such special information or naming about this, and for this trihaloarenes, three halo atoms are attached to a benzene ring, so it is a condition of trihaloarine. Okay, so it is a classification on the basis of the number of halo atoms attached. Now we will see one more classification for our basic knowledge. We will see that now. Okay.